Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As you can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing us a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us what could be happening in the medium short term, what could be happening for the coming days. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, like always, 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit is still available for our community members. If you look at the video description, I mean Bybit right now is giving around free 200 USD position airdrop, either Bitcoin USD position, Ethereum USD position, or Solana USD position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now, looking at this price action of Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, we can see Bitcoin looks like following this Livermore pivotal point theory, where we are going to get a buying opportunity once the price flips the previous temporary resistance or previous high into proper support. And if you look in our case, the price of Bitcoin has not just only broken the previous high, but it also looks like we might be finding support above it. So if that happens, then you can see on the right hand side, breaking out of previous high, flipping that into support is going to give us a buying opportunity. So if the price of Bitcoin manages to remain above this horizontal trend line, manages to remain above the previous high, it might be resulting in another move here like this. After some range bound, it might be starting with this actual impulsive move, because if you look at this price action around this area, if we are going to see more sideways movement, then this parabolic curve pattern is also going to play out perfectly. I mean, the price of Bitcoin in our case has already formed base 1, base 2, base 3, and this here could be a formation of base 4. And if you look at this example on the right hand side, base 4 usually indicates more sideways movement before heading towards this sell point. And in our case, if the price of Bitcoin is going to show more sideways movement here in a weekly time frame, then you can see in a daily time frame that would make a lot of sense, and that could be also a formation of base 4 before heading towards this sell point. So that's why in a weekly time frame, in a daily time frame, more sideways movement is expected before price chooses an actual trend duration. Because if you look at this price action here in a smaller time frame, I mean using this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, even this ascending triangle which I included on my yesterday's video, I just want you guys to be very clear. According to this 1 2 3 reversal pattern, we have already broken above this 0.2, and now around that area, this formation could be a bullish formation known as ascending triangle. So according to this ascending triangle, once the price breaks out from this upper trend line resistance, right, then it will be looked as a continuation pattern. I mean, price breaking above this horizontal trend line from this ascending triangle is going to result in another continuation here to the upside, because we know it is not just only, right, this 1 2 3 reversal pattern indicating us 76,000 could be on the line, ascending triangle indicating us 76 could be on the line, even this descending broadening wedge is indicating us 76,000 could be on the line, because we have already broken out from this upper trend line from descending broadening wedge. Along with that, right, along with that, we might be also forming this megaphone pattern. So if this here is going to turn out as a bullish megaphone pattern, then along with the resistance from this ascending triangle, we also need to flip the upper trend line into support. By doing that, you can see we are going to form very bullish move, where price could be easily heading towards 76,000 before choosing an actual trend duration like this. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Looking into different time frame, looking into different scenarios, the price of Bitcoin right now, since it is above 69,500, looks like following some of the bullish continuation pattern. Even this channel breakout pattern, you can see in a list, right, we could be heading towards the previous high. And if this gets broken, I mean the top here, which is around 73,500, 73,600. So once we break this previous high, I am actually expecting the price of Bitcoin after that to turn very bullish, because we know it is also this inverse head and shoulder type of formation pointing us that 76,000 could be tested. Price could be making a new high before choosing a trend duration, because that's also the price opportunity from this inverse head and shoulder. Now, what I want you guys to do is to simply follow this rising trend line. I mean, according to this rising trend line, whenever the price of Bitcoin tests the support during an uptrend, it has always resulted in a bullish move where the price has managed to make a new high. So if this is a continuation pattern, higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern, then you can see as soon as we break above this megaphone pattern upper trend line, resistance from this ascending triangle, this trend is expected to continue higher. Price heading towards to form a new high before deciding the trend duration. So that's why, guys, that's why I want you to be aware. Any sort of a pullback in the medium short term in the coming days might be giving us a buying opportunity, because we know above 60,000 we have extremely important support line for Bitcoin. Support from this Williams alligator indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, and even the indicators like RSI, which was bearish, has started to appear above 50 level, which is very good sign. T3CCI indicator already in a positive territory. The only confirmation that we are looking at is the confirmation from MACD. When we see this MACD showing a move like this, I mean MACD turning bullish, then we are going to get the confirmation from RSI, MACD, T3CCI, which in the past price action has resulted in a move like this. So that's why once we get the confirmation from MACD, it is going to result in another continuation here to the upside, and any sort of a pullback, we know these trend lines will be acting as support, and price in that case could be forming base 4. So doesn't matter whichever scenario you look at, you can see price has found support above some of the key line, which might result in furthermore impulsive move. And now, even according to this leading indicator, you can see very clearly, guys, since it's 31st of March, price is also holding above this monthly R1 line. It might result in furthermore impulsive move. And according to this leading indicator, the next target sits around 77,800. But I just want you guys to look around this CPI line for today. If the monthly candle, if the daily candle closes above this CPI line, which sits around 58,400, the probability is very high that is going to trigger another bullish move. And why? Because closing above the CPI line, right? These three are the CPI line, top, central, and the bottom CPI line. Closing the monthly candle above it is going to result in a new ascending CPI for April. I mean, April CPI will also be an ascending CPI, and we know ascending CPI only gets formed. If you look at this example here, you can see from here the price, right? From here, the price started to form ascending CPI. The monthly CPI was an ascending CPI, which only gets formed during uptrend. So if we are going to close the monthly candle above this trend line, I mean the monthly candle above this March CPI, which is around 58,400, then April CPI will be an ascending CPI, which might be resulting in furthermore impulsive move, because I just showed you ascending CPI only gets formed during uptrend. So closing the monthly candle above 58,400, closing the daily candle above 58,400 will form a new ascending CPI, which indicate more upward movement for the coming month. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. The price of Bitcoin, even if it starts showing weakness but remains over 60,000, will result in an ascending CPI, which will result in furthermore impulsive move. But if the price suddenly starts showing weakness, suddenly starts showing a move like this, in that case there is nothing to worry about, because I have been very clear with you guys. Even if this bearish scenario known as ascending broadening wedge is going to play out with price altitude around 61,000, that will be giving us a buying opportunity, because we have said any sort of a pullback, any sort of a retracement during uptrend has always resulted in a bullish move. And we know in bull market, 10-20% retracement is very normal, and even if this bearish scenario is going to play out, I will be the first one to accumulate more Bitcoin around this area, because in a bigger picture you can see the price of Bitcoin looks very bullish. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit, then please check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free 200 futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USD position, Ethereum USD position, or Solana USD position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.